Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you're slightly off the side. Let's adjust the camera a little bit. Portal 2. Portal 2. So, we missed last week. We were meant to be on last week, but I had a migraine and missed both streams, both Tuesday and Saturday streams. So that's how bad that was. So, we're here this week. Portal 2. Let's launch it now.
Portal 2 Round 2.
Portal 2 Round 2. So last week we got as far as you'd had a fight with Wheatley and you fell all the way.
I had a fight with Wheatley. I had a fight with what's her name, Mark II, and then Wheatley went insane.
Ooh. Is that gonna? Let's see if that does that on the stream preview result. It does. Things are getting choppy.
Did this last time.
Yeah. Oh, it's because it's doing a capture-y thing. Let's add. Bear with me a second. Add video capture. Where have you gone? Game capture. There you are. It doesn't like. Portal doesn't seem to like.
Straight from the monitor.
Yeah, monitor capture for some reason. Whereas a lot of the Dark Souls loves it. Capture any full screen. No, capture specific window. Window. Portal 2. Okay. And let's make sure you go down. Where's your order? Move down. Order. Why are you being an arse?
It's not choppy anymore.
That's because it's minimised. Move to bottom and then we'll move it up once it's above the monitor broadcast. Order.
I'll just play minimised. Watching that screen
will be fine. Right. So now, how are we looking now? Can you change things in game?
I can.
You can.
Looks fine.
But we have no audio now.
No.
Ah.
That's why we have no game audio. I was going to ask you to
turn up the things. No, we still have no audio anyway.
Well, I can't control the.
Yeah, no, I'm still playing with technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. You're outputting to that. That's not showing up there though.
I can hear the slight feedback, so.
I can't hear anything.
Yep, I can hear the feedback.
Are you sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Why am I not getting anything? Am I not plugged in?
Ow.
Sorry. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit of feedback. There we go. So, why are we getting no Portal 2 sound? Can you try moving the mouse up and down? There we go, it's just a lot quieter. That's fine, you can leave it as it is. We can adjust it here if we need to.
Yeah, I can barely hear the dinky dinks. The dinky dinks. Single player. Load game.
I can load. You want to go to the top one. I edited it so it should be the top one. So just continue game should work. Yeah. Because I played through the rest of the game last weekend when I wasn't feeling great, just to
fair enough.
Get an idea of where we're up to.
Dump me on at the last level.
Core corruption at 100%.
Oh no, hang on. That's definitely wrong.
Because when you said about fighting Wheatley.
No, because you did. You put Wheatley onto glass and he dropped you down the.
Well,
because
he's fighting him. It's him having a hissy fit and throwing me down a pit. I say because I fought her and then defeated her and then was like, I'm gonna put Wheatley in there. And then Wheatley was like, why? We can't leave now. I want to stay here forever. And then I got dumped down a pit.
I
don't remember fighting her. I remember that room.
If worse comes to worse, I can put you on the. Yeah, that's the right one. The controls are all wrong.
So.
Hang on, I'm actually going to give us some more game audio.
It's jarring.
Let's just turn that up ever so slightly. No, that's not muted, thank you. Let's put you to -10. That should be alright. No, it hasn't. Portal 2 is fine. Stop lying to me. No, it has crashed. Playing Portal 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Technical difficulties. Okay, and I've lost audio again. There we go.
So if I hit continue now,
it should hopefully go back to the one you were just on. Let's move that mouse cursor out of the way.
I'll just ping back on again.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, we tried that last week.
Yep.
Core corruption at
Nope,
100.
Nope, start.
Why?
Exit
Load
timing.
last set. It won't let me load.
Yeah. So I tried to fix. That's what I was just trying to do. Is I thought it would, because we went into the other one, it would. But it, no, because it didn't say. So you want to go to Monday? Yep.
Oh, Monday.
Monday at
yeah.
10:59. It's gone choppy again. Hang on.
Why have you done that then?
Because Portal 2 is lower down on the priority list than the full screen. So let's move you down. Order, move down. Order, move down. So it should now pick up Portal as its own separate application. And it has. Cool. Return to game. Finally, at 8 minutes into the stream, we have So yeah, you fell down this massive pit. You are now like 4.5 kilometers underground. So if you look up, you can basically see nothing.
I can see like draw distance loading and fog of war.
Fog of war.
Secrets.
There are secrets around. I don't think you'll be able to find any in this area.
Don't know if we're going the right way or not.
It will corral you towards the right way if you go the wrong way.
I don't know if this is the right way, but
It's a way. That fire's been burning a real long time. Unless it's part of GLaDOS, I guess. It's part of GLaDOS. So yeah, this took me to play through the day when I knew what I was doing. I can't remember, like 3 or 4 hours. So I think we've probably got at least this week and maybe next week as well to finish it.
guessing drop down now.
They're like short of actually going somewhere where you die, like into water or fire or something. You're pretty much safe to do whatever you want in this game.
Oh. Maybe I go this way.
Found you guys. This was Dark Souls. Last time I was here. It looks weird now. Dark Souls is Saturdays. I've continued. The run is continuing with myself and Tim on Saturdays at 4 o'clock UTC playing Dark Souls. But today I'm taking my friend Dan, who has never played Portal, through Portal 2.
This one says
Yeah.
can I shoot through the screen?
You can shoot through screens, though generally if you can't see something to shoot, you're probably looking the wrong way, so you want to look all around and see if there's something else. There you go.
Jesus. It's quite a ways away.
4 p.m. UTC. Yes, that's correct. So 4 p.m. UTC on Saturday. We should be back on this week. If you haven't seen us a while, so far, last week we beat what's her name? Spider Lady.
I was gonna say Shelob then. Frick is her name?
That's gonna bother me now. We defeated her and we went up and met Framt, and that's where we finished off. So next week we'll be starting in something called the Fun House.
Sen's Fortress or Sen's Funhouse.
Queelag, thank you very much, Half-Fast Speedruns. I remember you. You have an amazing username.
Keep out danger, going this way. That's what you do in every game, right? It's like it points you in one direction and goes, that's what it's telling you. And you're like, there's a corridor there, so I'm gonna check that first.
Yes. What will reward you for doing that generally? Like, if you want to poke around in every corner, generally
You normally find stuff.
yeah. Like, particularly, I'm annoyed actually because when I was replaying it the weekend, there's an area down here, and I went the wrong way. Like, I went the way it meant to, and a door closed behind me. Oh, thank God he was stuck in the depths for so long. Yeah, I was in there quite a while.
The depths was the depths. It's pain.
Yeah, Blighttown was actually quite a pleasant experience for me because I had Tim there who'd done it before, so he could be like, no, dude, you're going to die if you walk around this corner. Just be careful, there is a guy with poison arrows up there. I mean, technically it was spoilers, but it made it enjoyable. I didn't have to keep dying and
because
redoing
you get
it.
like toxic dartsmen just like shooting
Yeah.
you in the face.
Love the Nixie Tube sign panels.
Oh, do I have time to do a thing? So I'm gonna guess something. I'm gonna press both buttons in like 3 seconds.
Yep.
I'm sure this is much easier on a mouse than it is on a keyboard.
Yeah, on the control.
Mouse and keyboard versus controller.
So now that massive vault door's closed. But this is actually a good example of Portal doing stuff because it looks cool, not because it makes sense. Because like that doorway makes.
There's a crane pulling it up.
Yeah, but wait till it's actually open. So it looks cool, it doesn't make sense. To be fair, like you imagine they probably reused that door, so you can justify it. It just looks a bit silly.
Can we turn those on-screen prompts off?
Which
It's
one?
not that it matters. Like it just comes with an X, like push lever. It's like,
Yeah, you'll only get a couple of those though, because
Yeah, that's fair
generally
enough.
you don't encounter many things to interact with in Portal other than the gun.
Is this the goop?
No, there is a sign there that tells you not to go there. It's toxic.
Well, yeah, water in puzzle games, water is normally death, unless there's a swimming mechanic. I'm not gonna hide me. Probably really bad.
No, you can see stuff falling into the water over there. If you look up,
Oh, okay.
because the facility's being destroyed because obviously Wheatling's pulling stuff apart upstairs when he sent you down. So it's all the stuff falling down afterwards. Yeah, cave time. Yes, it is. Dan has never encountered cave before.
Secrets.
So this is actually what I was talking about earlier, saying about I accidentally went the right way.
Is that the right way then?
There's basically no wrong way, but like a lot of time you're like, oh, I found a little secret. Oh, that's where I was meant to go.
Yeah. I'll leave that ball there. It's fine. Look.
Yep.
Do you have a torch? I can't remember.
I don't think there is a way to
No,
do it.
pushing the arrow buttons and pushing the analogs in.
Only we know it's not a literal cave. I'd like to think Dan is smart enough to realise it's not an actual cave.
What's this?
He was saying, yay, cave time. All the
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
love Cave Johnson. He's I can't remember the actor's name. He played John Jonah Jameson where it is in the Spider-Man movies.
Oh my god.
So this room took me an embarrassingly long time to solve the first time I did this game. Because it took me forever to work out where I was meant to actually go and I kept trying to go the wrong way. Yes, I believe it is the same actor. I'd have to double check, but if memory serves, it is the same guy who plays Cave Johnson and John Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man trilogy.
Oh, piss. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay, I'll find a wall.
I'm now doubting myself, so I'm going to be a bad streamer and look up my phone briefly in the middle of going. voiced by J.K. Simmons.
This is probably gonna go poorly. Alley-oop.
Yep, this is
Oh
Alley-oop.
shit, overshot it. Okay. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Launch myself through the world. Right, so there was a platform, it was up there. Yeah, I tried to launch myself off the top there onto the platform, it didn't work.
So I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a hint here, in that because this is why it took this room took me so long to do the first time I played this game. That ledge you're trying to get to is a dead end.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. Am I supposed to be up here?
Yeah.
Just because it was a big thing
Yeah.
there, I thought.
But like I spent ages trying to get into that. Like I eventually managed to get just the right jump distance to get onto that platform, and found out you can't get anywhere from it.
Oh, my knees.
I never thought of solving it this way. I wonder if you can get there this way.
No, I don't think so, because that's as far as I can get using these pipes. I don't think I can land inside the... No, can't land inside the O. So I'm assuming I have to get up there.
Yeah, this is Half-Fast Speedrunners is saying that he was also stuck here forever.
I'm assuming it's there, in which case I'm not certain how to catapult myself over there. Oh, right.
There is some good like visual clues in this place as to what you're supposed to do. I just think this room in general wasn't massively well designed in terms of like telling you what you should do.
Just crouch button. Can't crouch. So I thought there's a pipe that runs down the outside of the room. I figured I'd have to like drop onto maybe.
That's actually part of the point of Speedruns is that when we play with two people is that the person who isn't playing is reading the comments is generally the idea. I, however, am really bad at not reading them. Boom.
That was actually what I was supposed to do.
Yep.
Through the O. Wonderful.
Yeah, so actually, if you stay here a second, if you look down the ground, there's like an atom, or like an atom image.
Yeah.
When you walk into the room, that drops out, which is supposed to give you the clue of where
I
you're meant
saw
to
it
go.
drop out, but I figured it was just visual storytelling. That was.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think this puzzle is a little bit... It's one of the not so well designed ones in that it takes a little bit of extra thinking. Well, I mean, you want that in a puzzle.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I think you actually missed the joke there slightly because you were not paying attention to what you said. One of the tests that they could have volunteered for was being injected with mantis DNA. So he's like, good news and bad news. We're no longer running that test. But if you grab a gun, we're now killing some mantis men. Oh god, which boss were we fighting Half-Fast Speedruns? I don't remember that. Dark Souls is painful. The thing to remember is I've never played it. Like I'm a complete newbie to it, so that's kind of the point of the stream. It is incredibly frustrating. Like the number of times I fought
Boss at
against.
gunpoint.
Yeah. Well, the number of times I fought the Capra Demon, just like,
Yeah, see, the Capra Demon for me was like, you roll the dice and you beat it. But every other time you roll the dice and you don't use die.
I kept getting stuck on the dogs.
Yeah, see, I've beaten it so many times that I'm so used to getting past them now that it's like embarrassing.
The way I eventually won was I just cheesed it with arrows. I just like got wedged in that corner and just kept shooting him with a bow.
Yeah, that's kind of... is everyone gets up into that corner and does something, whether it's drop on his head with a great axe or burn. Why am I going down? Oh, well. I know where I'm supposed to go. Crazy floors, but secrets.
Oh, the Gaping Dragon. Yeah, I did not like that fight.
That fight's kind of poorly. It's not poorly designed, but it's also just a pain.
It was actually a bit of a letdown for me when I went on to fight Quelaag, because I really, compared to having just come from the Gaping Dragon, I really liked Quelaag's boss fight. But then I beat her the first time, and it was like, oh.
Did you summon?
Yeah, I was
Cannibal Friend. Cannibal
Yeah,
Friend kind of wins it for you.
yeah.
Because she's fireproof. She just wades into the lava and wails over it. Anyway, I've gone all the way down here. Is there actually any secrets down here? Or have I just wasted my time?
You've wasted your time.
Fair enough, I'll just jump.
All this does is kind of take you back down to the bottom of the lift shaft.
Well, you'll be happy to know if there is a white wall anywhere. I did place the portal where I'm supposed to go. Which means remember which one I placed.
Haha.
Just in case that was a pile of poo. Is this actually where I'm supposed to be?
If you need to go to the
Kind of.
bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
So each of these doors has a thing next to it. If you push each one of them, it'll give you a different notification of what's the test inside is.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Thanks, Cave. I think that's the one you did before.
No, it's that one.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
So I assume this is just extra stuff. I don't actually.
There is actually a point to being over here. It's just that it's basically a little extra thing.
Is it so I can see? Or do I go? There is a zoom function on this. Ah, okay. Guessing that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
So I can obviously place a port back in this area, which is where I was originally, I'm guessing, supposed to do this.
So the clues in this area are what's painted. Because you can only place portal on painted white surfaces, so whenever you see a painted white surface, I'd recommend you start looking around to see why it's painted. Not everything is there just for you to use, but in general, it's like, aha, that is a obvious spot that's been painted, so it's probably for me to use to make the portal.
So that thing is.
No, that's just a tank.
Yeah. So. I can't shoot on the inside of that. So I go across to there. That's painted.
No. You generally be able to tell things that are actually painted because they are very starkly differently coloured.
That.
Well, if you look back at the one you've portaled over to, you can see that there's it's obviously a different colour to the stuff around it.
Is that angle the correct angle? Or is that gonna kill me? Also,
Well, that's the worst that could happen.
it hasn't got the lift shaft, but I know I've got to obviously drop down the lift shaft. How do I... Can I send it? Sending it won't matter. Unless there's one on the roof of the lift shaft. You're not gonna let me do it, are you? Oh, this is only an up button. Does that mean I have to send it down?
No?
I'm guessing I have to drop onto a white surface from here, but it's just which one? That white surface? There's no fall damage, it's fine.
I thought you were for sure you were going to go into the water.
Okay.
totally can do it this way, but this is definitely the more long-winded solution.
Fair enough. So I'm assuming it has a white panel on top of it.
I don't.
Let's find out.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. So, where I know I've obviously got to dive off. There's an angle, like put it on where the light is. I'm guessing the light is guiding me. Where do I jump off? To get to just going through here is not gonna. Yeah, that's the right shot. It's just where do I dive off?
You're killing him, man.
Yeah, well, where do I dive off? Do I just? Oh, am I supposed to?
Isn't you walk past it like 3 times facing the other way? It's just like,
It's fine, it's fine. I'll just jump off here. It's fine. Is it gonna let me set this up without being on it?
why do you want to go up with it without being on it?
I suppose. How can you sit there and not tell?
It's really, really painful.
It's part of the fun, is that
It's
he
really-
suffers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't play puzzle platformers, so I don't have the brain for it normally, so it's just like me butting my head against walls and being like, I have a portal gun.
I want him to get the full experience of the joy of playing Portal, which is hard to do with someone telling you the solutions.
So we go around to the first time I can actually get in. And not fuck this up. I put the wrong portal down. Portals, I know how
But
they
you did the
work.
puzzle already.
I wonder if that'll get him as well.
Yeah, he's just saying he was just shouting, but you did the puzzle already. Just one more left click.
Jesus. Pump station.
If you, a lot of these warning messages on the walls and stuff are actually little jokes and things.
Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Don't inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell.
I mean, that's a good standing joke. I mean, one of the chaps I work with, if they're working with ether in the lab, he'll just appear because he loves the smell of ether.
I'm guessing you're not supposed to breathe in ether.
It's not good for you, no. It's like people who like the smell of a petrol station.
Up or
One of
down?
them, they smell good, but... In some areas of the secret, some will just be places so you can get back if you fall.
Oh yeah, just if there was a staircase up and a staircase down.
Well,
so
the
check.
general rule for this area is like you fell 4.5k down. Like you're trying to work your way back up.
Yeah.
You're a chemist. Yes, I work in chemistry.
Can now.
Neat.
Like you always tell me, I have a portal gun, and I
Yeah,
really
yeah, it
don't
is.
use it half the time. You don't use it properly half the time.
There's a lot of stuff in this game that's just like, particularly when you get to these areas, there's more than one way to solve a lot of these puzzles.
I'm guessing over there. Stop me if I'm about to murder myself after reset
They
the
say
puzzle
great
like 20
science is
feet.
built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
That was one of those weird majiggy fields that
Yep.
destroys my...
There's no real law reason for them to be here. It's slightly irritating, but
Well, I suppose not necessarily. I think the lower down we go, the more original the Aperture Science
yeah,
seems.
if you look around, a lot of these walls and things will have years on them, either when they were decommissioned or when they were built.
It almost seems like this
All right, let's get
building is
started.
building
This first
itself
test
up
involves
top
something
and
the lab
pushing
boys
more of
call
it
repulsion
underground.
gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
You are here, and that's how much I have to do.
Kind of.
I'm
So
assuming
you-
at some
yeah.
point I'll be like, and jumped here.
So yeah, if you look at that, that is the old testing track from where you are at the moment. So you can see it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Parts of this obviously are broken. If you look around, you can see that it's damaged, and you will jump between areas and you'll jump to do different things.
Yeah, it almost seems like this facility is pushing itself further underground.
Let's be honest, I have no idea why I enjoy watching this. It's almost physically hurting me. Yeah. I don't know why I like doing this kind of stream. It's quite painful.
Now, is this gel bouncy by any chance? Or is it
Well, that's
just
the point of this
gonna-
test. This is to get you to the idea of used to it.
Oh, God. Okay.
I hate to break it to you, Dan, but by instinct, there's 3 different gels.
Oh, and I'm assuming one will hurt me, one will bounce me, one will bounce me further, maybe? I don't know, these buttons are weird and all.
That's the point.
There is block friend, where is button for block friend?
If you saw yourself first time playing it, yeah. If I watched myself the first time I played this game, I would probably be sat there going, "It's so obvious!"
Oh, there is button. Can I just jump? I can just jump. See, I don't need a portal gun anymore, I just need gel. Oh, God. I was half expecting to for like perpetually jump and I had to go get it.
Like the old box made of plywood and staples.
With a nucleus, or not quite a nucleus on it, sort of.
It's like the symbols you get on crash test dummies. They're used to track things when you video them.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Access chamber this way. Okay. White painted surface. Where is other? Found one. Where is other? Check this one first. Where the big sign said to go. Have I goozled myself?
No, you've not goozled yourself. You've just put yourself at the start of the last test chamber.
I'd count that as goozling myself.
You just got to go through the test chamber again.
Oh, it'll all be solved though, won't it? So I should just like bounce up.
I don't know, because when you went to the Emancipation Grid, it might have removed the.
Don't know if it removed the cube though.
Might have done. What a shocker! The chemist understands all the gels.
Yeah, it's already open. I was gonna say, are these gels scientifically accurate?
Oh fuck no!
Are they made of materials that could potentially do this in the quantity that you could have them in? Or are they just science?
They're just
gels?
made up mumbo jumbo. I mean, the white gel, when you encounter that, you know, it's theoretically possible, but it'd take a hell of a lot of missions to space.
That's what I mean, it's the kind of thing that is technical.
It's shut behind you.
Have I broken the game?
Go back to the side, see if you can take the block off and put it back on again. There we go.
Jeez. How to break portal. Why did it not shut this time? Anyway, let's try and break portal this time.
Meanwhile,
In the breaking portal zone. Okay, right. So I was on the right track. Let's check this way this time.
So you're in like the 50s, 60s area at the moment, so you get like typewriters and filing cabinets.
That's what I mean. It feels like this facility is building itself and just pushing the old underground further, almost.
Kinda.
Because we're now at the, I assume, the very, very bottom, which is, like you say, in the 50s, whatever, but up the very top was like...
Is this stream
For
meant
this
to be family
next test,
friendly?
we put nanoparticles in
I'm
the
not fast, to be
gel.
honest.
In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos
Don't
that are going
drop
to travel
down
into your
there.
bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead
That's
underpants,
not
we took care of
how
that.
jumping... Surely you'd bounce on the land, not on the...
In terms of stream being family friendly, I have nothing against swearing, anything like that, but not that you would, but if anyone comes in being like, I had to mute someone the other week because they were being personal to someone else because they disagreed with them. So,
There's a difference between swearing and excessively
yeah.
swearing.
You saying fucking Illuminati doesn't bother me. I get it's a joke, that's fine.
I suppose. Puzzle piece number 1. It annoys me that the jump button makes you bounce rather than...
It helps you later.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just being more... I would expect the landing to bounce you rather than the jump itself.
Well, this is the thing. This is why it's called not called bouncer. It's called repulsion gel. It will repel you whenever you interact with it. Walking across it doesn't trigger it, but anything else will trigger it to repel you.
Okay, next job. That is now purple.
He probably doesn't, as I didn't know that. Apparently if you hold the jump button, you don't bounce.
But I assume more like. What? Oh, and if you're bouncing on it, you mean? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm currently holding X. A. I missed, or if that stopped.
No, it doesn't seem to work.
Oh,
well.
I touched sabotage. It's like just sugar. Like walking onto it, like, doesn't trigger it. I mean, if I press and hold jump and walk onto it, like, doesn't make any difference. It's just forever bouncing. So I have to bounce off the walls. Oh god. I'm like swaying with it. Tell me this game doesn't keep doing this.
Might be crouch that does it. This is on PC. We're just playing with the controller on PC because mouse and keyboard isn't particularly
Why?
convenient for this stream setup. Why what?
Why has there got to be like a hole through back to where it started? Yep, crouching.
Crouch does stop it. Thanks.
Yeah, why a hole back to where it
Because it's falling
started?
apart.
Yeah, but like, it just, I might fall down. I want to fall
Worse
back.
than that, you might drop a block through.
I'm assuming it would spawn another one.
Hopefully it would.
There's a spawn up there.
Yeah.
We can test the theory, but I don't want to break Portal again.
You've done enough breaking the game for one day.
I came in through there. So, it's unlocked another thing. I'm assuming it kind of like sort of gives you a lot of leeway with the angles.
In
It
case you
seems
got
to sort
covered
of
in
like
that repulsion
almost
gel,
as
here's
you're
some
on it,
advice
it's
the
like
lab boys
put
gave
him
me.
on the platform.
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Whenever Cave's talking, I recommend you listen to what he's saying because he's full of gold.
Yeah, I just don't want to I don't want to become a jelly man. I mean, if someone hit you, they'd be like, twing. I see what you mean now, though, but like, if they did Portal 3, what puzzle they put in, because they've added like jumpy, bouncy puzzles, like what other
All these
puzzle
science spheres
elements
are made
could
of
they
asbestos,
add?
by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
If you say when we actually get to that room, how fast speed runs, I can then like tell you if I got stuck in it, but I don't know what puzzle you're referring to off the top of my head. I'm James, by the way. This is Dan.
Hello. Nothing up there. Nothing to land on. That is where I came in. Is that portal surface? No. Hello. Exit. Right, okay, we have our exit.
Good.
There's another surface thing.
Let light lead you. Look back up. Let light lead you.
Oh. That one. Okay. Where'd the white ball go? I was looking for light, I'm just looking for the bright light, I guess.
Yeah.
And then just... go.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me.
What was I supposed
Bean
to
Counter
do?
said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Oh wow, you had to go. You had to Google a video of a 12-year-old doing it. Yeah, that's. I am happy to say that with Portal 2 at least, I don't think I ever, actually with any of the Portals, I don't think I ever encountered a puzzle I couldn't solve. There were certainly a couple I had to take a couple of runs at.
I was told not to get covered in it. Why?
Nothing happens in game.
Well, I find it from bouncy. I'm assuming I have to like...
Yeah, so you can now position where you want the gel to go.
Could if I didn't have two people in the same room. Is it bad if I want to cover the entire floor in it all?
No, you can do that. It'd be a little bit difficult to get around at times.
What if I hold crouch?
Yeah, I get that. There are a few spaces in this game that left me sort of looking and going, I don't what. But I think whenever I played it, I think on release day, probably until completion, just sat there and did it all day. So at that point, there weren't really many game FAQs or anything yet. Otherwise, I probably would have looked up some of them, to be honest.
Should be. Whoops. So I'm guessing I have to bounce my way into that room. From probably on top of that. Okay. I do have to coat the room in it.
Not the whole room, but yes.
In the ceiling was a despawning route. There. New portal, I should have. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's very forgiving, that bounce.
Yeah, it is. There's several things in it.
Nice! I did not mean to do that.
As I was saying to you, and well, actually, as an example, when we first started playing Portal 2, it's a lot more forgiving in general than Portal 1 was. With like, it'll line you up automatically. So it just automatically assumed you were going to the portal and lined you up correctly there.
Okay, now I'm curious as to how I launch myself on that pad using that bomb. Or just... This is just... Oh, okay. Back here. I need to get that far?
Yes. If only you had a way of doubling that distance.
Straight up down portaling.
I have to remind myself that you haven't done these before because
It's
it's
bouncing me towards where I'm supposed to go. It's... Jump. Okay. Place one there.
Yep.
So go through. The thing is, there's nowhere to place it when I land.
Yeah. So Harvest Speedrunners points out that everything that goes into the portal has the same mass coming through a portal. I think it means the same velocity coming out of the portal.
Here we go. That'll work.
Yeah.
And get away. So I just need to drop into it again.
You should hopefully. Boy.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Yes, I am a chemist, but I like to consider myself a scientist in general. Who just built water all down the front? Very classy.
It's only water.
Now, if you're part of Control Group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Am I going to turn the water?
I like the concept of a small microchip about the size of a postcard because it's the 50s.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the 50s, so yeah. Right, I'm guessing the water washes off the stuff. Can I make it catapult not when the water is... I'm sure it also falls through the grate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I should some will go through. Oh, okay, there's a ceiling. Oh. Is the ceiling relevant yet?
I do not remember. And I only played this level less than a week ago. I think I may have got to close the office door.
Oh well. Oh, okay. Button. Ah! Yeah. Ah!
Oh, right.
Yeah, I figured out what I have to do now. Nah.
Will you make it in time? Yes.
Easy peasy. So was the ceiling actually relevant then?
Guess not.
Is it there to obstruct me, maybe?
I'm telling them, keep your pants on.
Huh,
All right,
small
this
bricks.
next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I'll have to let it hit 3 or 4 times, don't I?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it seems to not, Oh, okay. I see how this goes, maybe. Do I have to drop through launch? So I want to place an orange... Is that enough? No. Right. No. She's still... Okay. 2, 3.
Wait.
I think I did like the last one where it chucked me like 5 times.
So that's where your roof is relevant.
I'm currently on the roof.
Yeah.
It was more that it had portable surface on it, which was more what was throwing me. Right. Looking for somewhere to portal to, and oh, that's so I can get back up. Interesting. Oh, right. There are big blobs. Oh, it's the same room before. Is there anyone else I have to paint this crap? I believe that'll bounce me there. Putting a portal down here will chuck me through it, so let's go do that.
So you solved that faster on your first attempt than I did on my second playthrough.
I just saw these other bits that were like paintable and was like, why would I need to put all these portals here? I think I can just cheat my way up this way.
You're getting the hang of Portal, Dan.
Yeah.
There's a thing over there. What does it do? It's basically the whole game.
Oh. Surface. Where can I see from here? What's the nearest surface I might want to interact with?
Just make sure you don't accidentally go back to the first test in the zone again.
James. Where do I want to go now? Up? Up is maybe a direction. Ah, up is a direction.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. You and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Also could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Do you know what I thought? Oh, that's clever. I assumed it was like gonna do that every time.
No, actually, when I solved that room last time I did it, I had to capture it and take it over there.
I want a bouncy cube.
No, you don't, because now you can't put it down.
Shut up, Jay. No! Go fix yourself again, cube. It's the only way. I don't have to chase it. My cube waits for no man. Go be clean, cube. Away from that goop, cube. Oh god, what if you got the button dirty? You'd never be able
I
to
don't
put the
know if you
cube-
can. You want to try and do it and see if you can?
Sure, why not? I can.
You
Oh,
can't.
it won't go.
Well, now if you put it on there, I wonder if it'll just immediately get thrown off it.
Just like spread it about a bit. Right. Out of the way. Aww. No fun. Oh god. Hey look, it's a lava lamp. Kinda.
A terrifying, terrifying lava lamp.
What if I make the flows meet as one?
Don't cross the streams, Dan.
I don't know. I think blue is winning.
There is something rather gross looking about that.
Well, that's there now. I assume I want to be... Oh god, I'm sending water and there's still some water in that backwash.
You made it very sloppy.
Do I need to move the cube now?
Looks like it.
How? Is the act of making the cube blue make it automatically bouncy?
Well, we've done that before, haven't we?
Bollocks. So... How do I make the cube? cover it from the ceiling, will that make the cube go away? I disagree with that. It just makes it inertly bouncy by...
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not Mary save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
Half our speedruns are just said to remind him never to let you paint their house.
If you're painting a house with a portal gun...
I want to be invited to that. If you have a portal gun and you're painting a house, invite me. I will come.
Just to watch paint physics.
Just to have a portal gun, jeez.
Yeah.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Yeah. So the testing path is closed, so you're going to have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I figured as much. I was just like... There is portable service number 1. That looked like ceiling, but it's not. Anything out here and around?
There's a lot of the controller noise coming through the monitor. I've been trying to get a high pass filter to work on.
Yeah, you can hit. It might be...
The controller is a bit old, but I need to fix the
It's
audio.
very clickety-clackety. It doesn't matter too much. I'll try to be as little clickety-clack as possible.
Oh, just live with it for now, unfortunately. No one's complained yet.
Hello, portal. I suppose it would be too easy if they only made the surfaces you needed to use like white, because it would be really easy.
When you first come into this zone, they do. I mean, some of those earlier zones, that's why I kept telling you to look for them, because it basically telegraphed what you needed.
Where I'm supposed to put it is over there.
Oh yeah, this room. Okay. This is a type of puzzle you've encountered before, and it's one of the ones I hate.
Is it like a fall through and catch? Do I have to like jump, fire a portal there, and down?
No, you have to seesaw.
Seesaw?
So you have to jump, you go in and out of the same two portals on the ground.
Oh, right, and ping yourself out of the right one.
I really hate that style of puzzle. It just doesn't do anything
Can I
for
get
me.
this portal?
You need to portal something else and portal back.
And just, I assume, place 1 in that.
Yeah.
Please revert me back to where I was originally. Wrong one?
Yep.
And I'm assuming that's not enough momentum just from the floor, is
Nope.
there?
That's awkward.
They're learning with portals.
Thinking with portals is the slogan for the game.
Don't know how I got that one to...
Because it'll only fit sideways.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't like that style of puzzle at all. It's just, it annoys me.
Make your eyes go bleh.
Oh. Sorry.
Gone to a sleepy sleep.
Yeah, hang on.
Is it still live? Like, I assume we're still fine.
Oh yeah, it's not. This isn't a stream. Anything to do with the stream. This is a monitor. There we go. It's set not to turn the monitor to sleep. I don't know why it did.
I would like to leave. Ah.
So you've got the blue gel and the orange gel.
I assume I have to turn both on to get the door to open.
Yep.
Can I turn them off? Would turning on them off do anything? Red gel. Is red gel death?
No. Oh! So you're into the 70s now.
How do you... Oh.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
It's purely just added room.
Pretty much.
I'm assuming I have to do exactly what I just tried to do there and launch myself over there.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it at the moment, though. There's something you have to do first. Oh!
I'm glad it's a kill field.
So am I.
Otherwise, I would have been taking an adventure to see if I can hit the water without hitting the floor.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. That's why that ring's around there. You normally hit that and stop.
Evidently not.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash.
So, I
You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on
I'll
when
do
we
the
found
double
you.
launch now.
So, welcome to
Anyway,
Aperture.
I
You're here
assume
because
it's
we
down
want
in
the
the
best,
control room.
and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Come on. Like that.
How far back have you just flung yourself?
Should we find out before I throw myself off the... I've just finished that room where I couldn't get through to the exit and I pinged back there, so I'm going to kill myself?
Go for it. I don't know.
Well,
where
I
you
think
go
if I
back
just
to.
jump onto this, I think this had...
Yeah, kill field.
See? Fun with portals. Trying to break the game. Yeah, okay, I'll go... I was meant to do it. I knew what I had to do there, it's fine. I'd figured it out, I just pissed it up. That's too high. Let's get up the side last time.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might
Cave,
know us as
heard
a
it first
vital
time.
participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone?
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way. Look, I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
The question is,
I think
where's the
I
other bird?
Ow! You stabbed me! What is wrong with you?
Oh, the potato portal gun.
Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be recharging my magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
I'm gonna have a potato
Oh,
bubble gun.
where are we? How long have I
That's
been out?
Gladys.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
So now that bridge is extended it far enough that you can do it.
Yeah, so just drop off here like normal, yeah. I'm guessing do the usual. Put it up high, line it up, and
See how far you get.
drop my house again. That would have been pretty damn close to make that.
It
like,
feels really close, but you will always just hit the thing until you have GLaDOS. It
well,
won't let you progress.
Let's that up, yeah. I'm surprised it didn't fry her. Just like walk through Bluefield. Turns to potato paste. Or mash,
Mashed
I guess.
potato, yeah.
How many chapters are there?
I was out.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on to hope.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
So,
Was she a person made into an AI or always
law
an
stuff
AI?
happening.
Red gel.
Thank you for keeping our testing track clean.
Not much longer. Don't have red gel. Is it super speed?
Yup.
I'm guessing I need to put the ramp.
No, you can just run along that little thingy.
What is the ramp then? Are there secrets up there?
Yeah, that is a good line. We both said a lot of things you were going to regret.
Is there a box through? I'm curious now. Because the reason that ramps is because you can. Why does that ramp? Do I come back to this before I start dicking around? Do we come back to this area?
No, the exit you can see is up there.
So I do eventually come back to here and put a box on it. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay,
You've
that's
got
what I was
five
just
boxes.
double checking. I didn't want to be like, I've just missed this secret area because I haven't been able to. Okay, it's fine. More super speed gel. No. Maybe. Oh, I do need more super speed gel. Okay, don't press the button again. Go there. Walk through. Come here, come on.
And then you need the portal back where it was.
What, over on that side wall?
Yeah.
But how do I do that and get up here and press the button?
By not thinking linearly.
Oh, right, I got it. What's the problem is how do I get up to the button?
So close.
Blue portal up there, blue portal down there. Oh, Jesus.
That one was a bit. That was not.
Right, there we go. Figure it out then. Again, it puts you, like, you don't feel like it, but at the same time you do. Like, you can run it from this angle.
And it will just nudge you in unless you try and trick it.
Yeah, like, it just, yeah, exactly. It seems to, like, put you in there unless you fuck it up. It knows. It's going to put me here before I put the portal in.
didn't go all the way back to the start. So you
No,
can get
but I
a
didn't do that like
momentum.
7 times in a row. I didn't do all the way back to the start, so I figured it would work.
Now it knows you're dicking around.
It's like, reduce his speed. Why? Because he's being a dick. It's like, we must crush his
I
portal.
wouldn't put it past Valve. They like play test all their games really extensively. I say all their games, as if they make games anymore.
Well, TF2 is still a game.
That came out at the same time as Portal 1. The last thing they released was Dota 2.
There might be a Dota 3 one day. Do I have to do it again?
I don't remember. Turn around and have a look. No, you don't.
I know what I'm supposed to do, James. It's just I wanna
Annoying.
Jam the portal through the hole. Well, I did it for a second then. Go in the square peg, round hole.
You're a deeply intelligent man at times, Dan.
I don't know if it's bugging you, but I always seem to put the wrong portal down and have to reset a brand new
It
set.
does bug me a little
Like
because
I
I
put
have a
orange
system.
and then blue, and then I'll go through the blue, and then I'll put like an orange and then have to replace the blue. And I imagine you're just sitting there like, he just has to do 1 click, not 2. It's like, but it's okay because he's making progress.
A little bit. A little bit.
Now I know I'm gonna do it on purpose. right from the back, we'll line it up.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming you're jumping off now. No.
Now it's going to make you do something else entirely.
Oh, button.
Ooh, I've never thought of doing that. That would save you some portals.
Start dropping into here.
Yeah. Now, what colour did you place? Actually, you're all set up so you can just run straight into it.
Oh, did I accidentally?
You accidentally speedran it.
Interesting. See, placing portals like that does work.
Okay, I was going to say, don't just
As long
walk
as I can
backwards. That
walk-
would have ended badly.
As long as I can walk through this portal that's slightly off center. Pressed it. What do I have to do now? I pressed it. Just leave. Okay. Didn't know if it was on a timer or
I
something.
guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
More jello.
So this room is a tricky one.
Red jello.
Working out quite what you have to do. Oh, this might be the one he was referring to earlier, that Half-Life Speed was referring to earlier about the ones that you can get stuck in.
I'm guessing I need... Okay. I think I know what I have to do. Yes, right, okay. I need some blue in the end, and then some speed gel to get me there, and then jump. How do I make the speed gel go through a portal? And... Oh, I can put it through the grate. Will it go through the... That was the wrong colour gel. Do the gels overlap each other, but in general?
They'll override, yeah. Whichever one goes on top.
Okay.
I like in my head, I think blue gel should repel the orange gel, but thank goodness it doesn't.
The question is, how do I make this go red? I have to do that. Oh.
Huh. That's interesting. Half-Life speedrun. That's quite neat.
What's that?
That's
Oh,
not for you to say.
okay. Oh, do I have to launch the... Oh. How this is going to work.
I wonder if that's deliberate or if that's a game coding thing that they decided to do it that way.
Really? You're not going to cover that whole thing? God damn it, game. Okay, you're going to center that every time. Got it. Let's just send another one through, make sure the pool's completely covered.
There you go.
Covered as it's going to be. Right, I'm confused about those side panels there. I'm assuming they'll become.
You can see like how it does stuff for you. Like you have a perfect line there.
See, that side isn't, which is bugging me that it didn't.
I don't think you actually have to jump. I think it will just bounce for you, but you can try.
Ow. I'm guessing that's supposed to be jump gel as well. Or really? Can I just speed run it? Oh, is this here solely for if you make the mistake of just pinging your... oh, right, hold on. Because it's under the crate. There we go. I just fucked up. Can you blank a portal out in any way?
Just point it somewhere else and place it again.
No, I want it gone.
So look to the left. Look at it as one of the portal service. Place an orange portal.
Yeah, but I want the orange there, but I want blue gone.
No.
Well, now I can. There's that one up. I'm guessing that's going to come out.
Don't know how you need to get back.
They're questions for later Dan to worry about. See? And later Dan figured it out, so it's fine. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it or what, but
Orange place, orange.
it's fine, James, I'm learning. Learning. That's why it centers it. Really, game? Come on! Line me up! I'm trying. I even got that one right, like 100%. It still chucked me out wrong. Right. Am I center?
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
The logo's changed.
Yeah, because you're in 70s aperture, so that was the logo back in the 70s.
Now the potato portal gun makes sense in other games like Minecraft with the modded portals. You get potato portal guns and normal portal guns, and now it makes sense to me.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together, good as new.
Okay, let's start by bluing the bits.
So much like when we were talking about when you were in some of GLaDOS's later chambers earlier, I start to feel like at this part of these ones that you're starting to solve puzzles for puzzle's sake. You no longer feel like, at least I don't feel when I'm doing these, like I'm achieving anything anymore. It's just like, here's another one. I mean, they're still good puzzles and they're still fun, but this is, I think, Portal 2's weaknesses in places. Unlike the first Portal, it does drag a little.
I don't know if what I'm doing is correct or not. I guess you need to find a button. That's just where I came down, wasn't it? Came down here. Do this bit. Come along here. Right.
No.
Not enough bounce. Got it. Right. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
You had a portal in the area we were trying to bounce to.
And this is why. Learning how to portal.
If you're interested in an
James.
additional
We have a
$60,
door over here.
flag down
I don't
the
care, I wanna
test
go by the
let 'em
spike
know.
trap.
You can walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
Right. A runny bit, and I'm guessing if I place. Finish blowing. Place.
You got a random spot in the middle of there now.
I'm gonna have to change it. I know it's fine. Right, blow up there, and then there we go. Right, let's leave that one there for now. I'm assuming once I'm there, I was about to do it again. Then let's just go through this portal.
Yeah, that's true, Half-Fast. I really do want that. Staying to, well, we won't get that far today, I'm afraid. That, I think we've got about another hour and a half left of the stream. I don't think we're going to get to the end of the game in that time.
Oh, bollocks. Whoops. That's going to spawn up. Is that not going to...
You can't place portal on that surface.
Oh, because I want to try and make that blow. Oh, hold on. I don't need to make that blow.
Well, that worked out, just.
Oh, Jesus. Not what I was expecting to happen.
It's actually interesting. You saw that the reverse way I did, because when I did this, I spotted that and spent ages trying to work out how to get to that box.
How
Whereas
did
you just
I-
went, I can speed on this bit. What does that do?
I didn't even see the cube, I just figured that's going to send me somewhere that makes sense.
Yeah.
Think about how to get the cube back, and the answer is a wall. Does it go over here? No. Okay. Or does the cube go over there? What?
You do this thing all the time where you look like half round yourself. You look like 180 degrees with like the thing behind you and go, nope, nothing here, and walk off. There's 300. You can turn all the way around.
Okay, so it's on the button, that's extended that platform. Back out here again. Now I've got that extended platform. Do I actually want that platform extended?
Can I hold you hostage until using chemistry until you do it? I also have work in the morning, so unfortunately it's. I'm not sure quite in the world where you are, but we're in the UK and it's 9:30 here. So we're not going to keep going past 11 when we both have work in the morning.
Do I want that cube not to be there for now? No, I need that to jump across to there. Okay, right. Fun with portals, James.
Fun with portals, that is the point of the game.
Am I stuck with it? No, never stuck with a portal gun. So
Oh, is a planer snap? Are you in the chat today? Maybe not.
that one can go there. That one can go there.
Sheffield work at 4 AM. Dude, 4 AM. Go to bed.
Okay, I figured out where I put it. No, game, please. One portal there. And then...
It's been a long time since I did a job that started quite just start at 4 AM.
Yep.
Don't miss it. Miss a job. Don't miss that part of it.
What was the job?
Events.
Ah, it used to be blue. Right. Right. The final piece of the puzzle. I was expecting it to be bouncy, and I don't know why.
Because you'd sprayed it with blue just on the wrong side.
Shh. Oh, right. I need to spray it with blue before I put the cube there. Right. I knew that floor was there for a reason. Can I do it from up here? Precision
Job
firing.
could be done by a partially trained champ. Yeah, done a few of those.
if you watch me play this game, it's like I'm a partially trained gym.
Oh no! They do.
I
much
can
better.
portal it from here. Sweet. Is that going to cover the? Come on, cover the ceiling in the right color, not red. Land and slide. Right. I want to place the orange one there to get out of the way. One down there. Take the cube with me.
The frustrating thing is, by the time you finish Portal 2, you'll just got good at how to solve portal puzzles, and then you'll finish them. We're not going to go back. I don't think we're going to go back and do like community test chambers.
They're just fan made.
Yeah. Some of them are awesome, but yeah. Oh, you've lost the.
Oh, I haven't done that. I obviously haven't done that bit yet. In which case, I should be able to do it from here. There we go. That looks a bit better. Line up the run. Put my head between my arse and say my prayers.
Yeah. But when you get to the end and you want to replay it, but you already know how
In
the
case
puzzle
you're
is done.
interested, there's still some positions
I
available
suppose it's
for that
the
bonus
same shit different
opportunity I
way, isn't it? It's like
mentioned
once you know the
earlier. Again,
mechanics,
all you gotta do
each
is
puzzle
let
is
us
go through the
disassemble you.
mechanics,
We're
figure
not
out what
banging rocks
works,
together
and
here.
then...
We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
I mean, technically we could do the two-player stuff over like Discord or something, but we'd have to be in separate rooms.
Can't make Paul run twice.
No. I mean, technically we could get a second computer working in here, but...
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
Assumes it's regular payment.
The $60 there is a sticker. Slightly low-res textures because it's a slightly older game now.
Again,
No, there's no fucking way I'm watching YouTube play co-op.
and for that reason, all the more reason to play it. All the more reason to play it for that exact.
You're a masochist. You're watching this already. I think after this we've been talking about possibility of running either playing through a really old PlayStation Digimon game or doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Other puke blood. Well, if you keep doing 4 AM shifts, you might end up doing that.
That's where I'm supposed to go. Secrets. Where are the secrets? Where are the secrets? Could the narrator be Ratman?
No, the narrator is a guy who owns the company.
Yeah, but there's no reason why the company couldn't turn on him and he could become Ratman.
You find out what happens to Cave over the course of this game.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming GLaDOS kills him. I would assume that Caroline gets turned into GLaDOS and gets revenge on what's his name by killing him in a test.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
I am the voiceless puzzle solver.
Chell.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like she's like asking me questions and I'm just like, I don't talk.
Being surprised you said it right before she said it. He's like, what?
So I have not played this game, so it's all. Oh god.
It's fairly obviously telegraphed.
Yeah. White gel. Does it tell you what it does previously
Nope.
to? Okay. I'm curious. Oh, I know exactly what it does. Portable surface.
You walked under the pump head.
I didn't. Like, come on! This game has not tried to kill me with environment for ages. The environment kill is normally me falling off something.
It's not like they weren't obvious.
Also, I don't have to try and run them because portals are in there.
You worked it out! You worked it out!
I am assuming white gel makes a portable surface. Yes. Okay.
It took you 3 streams, but you worked it out.
I can just use portals to basic crap. Okay. There's portal gel somewhere. White takes me up to here. Is the drop down onto the blue.
I'm so proud of you both. Hey, I've done this before. I'm just restricting myself from telling you what to do.
Is this like a reminder of how they all... reminder of how they all work.
Oh, this is a Daft Punk reference.
Yeah, smarter, harder, faster, stronger. Carla the Complainer says.
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Place? It did place. Oh, okay.
I have never solved this way.
How would you solve what?
No, I want to see if this works first before I tell you.
I don't even know where the puzzle is. I'm currently just pressing. Is that where I started?
I think that might be before the pop through. Oh, no, yeah, that's where you started.
Where I started. I figured what I had to do was launch myself through that, and I was going to do it by diving off the edge. But there's nowhere to dive off onto. Pump room will be down there. Ugh. Didn't work out. Okay, I'm back here. Let's see.
We've got the white balance has shifted now, the sun's gone down, we're looking incredibly jaundiced.
Ah,
We're like the brownest people.
we're perfectly healthy. I want to get up.
Shades of beige.
Oh, what's down there? Game's not going to let me get down there. Trying to explore my surroundings. It's hurting you, and that's okay.
The physical pain.
There may be. I guess I need to make it onto this girder somehow. I thought I'd have to launch myself, but I can't see where to launch myself to.
You want to look? No, if you go back to where you were, you can see where it's gone to.
Yeah, I figured I know where I'm. Like,
Okay.
So, this I'm assuming has to catapult me up there.
Yep.
But it's what I drop onto to make myself get the momentum, unless I can go back into this room.
Yes, I say, do you need to drop?
Do I just? The white has. I thought I was far enough away from them.
You probably lost all your portals. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So.
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
That's where I initially entered the room. So I want to launch myself. I need to land on something.
Well, you know where you need to land. You can see where you're meant to land.
I need to launch myself onto something.
Oh, I see.
I need something to drop onto.
Sometimes you speak, I can almost see his brain working. That's mean, but a little bit accurate.
Shh. It's a bit like GLaDOS. I'm working on like 1.6 volts right now. Oh, I kept that speed for a little while.
It's evil.
so you don't have to always drop to launch yourself.
Alright, back to
No,
thinking.
but I need I need momentum, don't I?
Yes, there's more than one way to get momentum.
Is it the runny puzzle?
Yeah, he just doesn't know he knows. Yeah.
I thought I'd fuck it up then.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not.
Oh, it's getting
As a
old.
result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
Sad. And thus ends the life of Cave Johnson.
Oh, it's a shame.
You do get more recordings, it's just saying that's like...
And all starch.
I like the bottom one most. How much is $70 million of moon rocks? I guess it would depend on the going price, but it's not going to be much in terms of weight, because of how much it costs to get to the moon and back. But, I remember seeing a thing about satellites at some point. It costs something like $10,000 or $20,000 or something per kilo you send into space.
And is getting it back easier?
No, because you're going to do something with the moon. You want to get to the moon, and then you've got to pay to get off Earth, and then you've got to pay to get off the moon in fuel, etc.
Twice the ship, I guess.
Yeah.
Use a portable surface to make more portable surfaces.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about how gels work in this game somewhat is like, where is all that going? So this huge quantity comes out, makes this little puddle, and it never expands.
Evaporate. It's in the air. We're all gonna die.
That is too much like my workplace. So basically, he got a bargain. Sure. If he
Well,
had
no,
enough
he
to
said
make
he had-
all this gel.
Well, no, because he said they had $7. He bought 70 million anyway and just round it up. So he just kind of went, nah, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Where is the surface in which I put this on? Do I have to do something silly like make it spread? Oh, that's an angle. Interesting.
Was that you, or was that just a neighbour walking
That
past?
was me whistling, sorry. I did not know it was going to do that.
That's all.
Yeah. Let's place it. God damn it, game. Sit there for now. Okay. Oh god. Technicolor.
All different shades of white. Wherever you need to solve the puzzle. So rather than concentrating on where you're putting the gel, you should probably concentrate
Why
on
did
what
you
you
get
need
up
to do. Yeah, okay.
But it's what do I put this white crud on to get it to go up there? Do I have to just keep spreading it around?
I think that is a way to solve it. Just coat every surface in portal gel. I think this room also contains, when you trigger it, Cave Johnson's biggest This is in the Dark Souls category. Oops! Thank you for letting me know Darkspawn of Astoria. I forgot to update the thing and we've been live 2 hours. Oops! Where is Mobile Live Dashboard?
That makes sense why the first person said, this isn't Dark Souls, and you went, that's on a sad day.
Oh no, that was Hyperspeed Rescue.
Yeah, I know, but...
No, I don't want to watch my own stream.
Aha.
Where's Mobile Live Dashboard gone? They've changed the app. They've changed the app.
Figured it out. I made that platform point.
Yeah, my mistake. Sorry about that.
You've not seen this Dark Souls mod before.
There used to be a Mobile Live Dashboard which let you change things while you were live. You can't find it on the current app. I might have to do it on the computer. Sorry, we need to pause the game for a second, Dan.
We're like 2 hours in already. Does it matter too much?
Not really, but I'd rather it be correct now that I know that it's a problem. So this is called, this stream is Portal 2
Porter.
Damn it, I can type Portal 2 : you
Haven't played.
God, come on, switch the microphone cables now. And the game is Portal 2. I need to work out how to do this on the dashboard, or more effectively, I should just remember to do it in future.
To begin with, yeah.
Thank you for letting me know, Darkspawn, assuming you are still watching.
Darkspawn of Astoria. That's a Dark Souls username by the sounds of it.
Well, I thought we were playing Dark Souls, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Right. I think I figured it out, maybe. We'll see. Could be doing it the wrong way entirely.
You are trying to invent perpetual motion.
Well, no, I came out of there. I was hoping to land and then come back out of the yellow one again and keep sending myself forwards.
Yeah.
But it's not going to work like that.
No.
Each time I go out, it's not giving up.
Your angle is becoming more and more vertical.
Yeah. I'm completely lost on this one.
Okay.
I just don't know where to.
That's exactly how you turn around. If you look 90 degrees to your left, that's how you solve it. Right. Right a bit. Look right. There you go.
This thing.
No, up. That's how you solve it.
There.
No. Right. You have 2 pillars in front of you.
Oh, we'll get the portal gel to land on the pillars and then.
Paint everything and then hope. That is another way of doing it.
It's just more like I couldn't get it to. I mean, I guess just once you have some on the floor, you can just keep catapulting it.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing, but I was just kind of like, I'm lost to where I have to. Also, I do have to get a height on it, I just don't have to. Just have to get height off these pillars.
Yeah. Each time you place it, you can get a little bit higher up.
But is my goal up there then? Or is my goal...
No, but that'll get you high enough to jump.
I just think I could have gone up there as well. Anyway, so now... I assume I just have to catapult off this. Getting something through place orange portal. Is there anywhere I can go?
That works. You got a funny angle though.
Right, I've been thinking.
Yep.
When
There you
life
go.
gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
His house down. Burning people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Yeah, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test over. You can head on back to your desk.
Yeah. So
Goodbye, sir.
Planer Snapper's worked out that
4 kilograms of
34 kilograms are about it. That's not surprising to me. That's probably what I figured it would be. Depending on how you probably get a discount for buying a bulk for I don't know. But the technical term would be lunar reolith. Would be what you'd be buying.
How high up can I actually get this portal to go?
High as you want.
Am I supposed to go up?
Hey, as you're in chat today, Planer Snap, how are we sounding? You're normally good for audio knowledge. I tried something a little bit different this stream. You can't shoot inside the portal.
I can.
Huh.
You just kicked me out of it.
Sounds groovy. Excellent. Thank you very much.
That was 4 damage. I can't go any higher than this.
But you can walk around that thing down there. You can just drop down.
Am I supposed to have got this high?
Yep.
Okay, good.
You gotta keep going as high as you can.
Oh, I didn't think there was much further to go, but there is.
Well, you've got a lot of like if you look to on the wall now, you can see what the distance currently is. So you climbed up about 1,500 meters.
Is that portable? No. That is though. You're not gonna let me get that one. There we go.
Actually, again, borrow the computer a second.
Well, I'm teetering on the edge between two.
Where is the button I want? There we go. That makes him easier to spot.
As I'm teetering on the edge of a portal. Higher, bloody. Seems about as high as I can go. But at the same time. Can I see anything else?
Hello.
Oh. Hello, lift. Aha.
It showed you how to zoom in a second ago as well.
Hmm?
It did show you a second ago that you can zoom in because it's getting it wants you to like place as far apart as you can.
Yeah, I know. I've been zooming like the whole game. I keep zooming to try and find random crap in the.
Oh no, I was just telling you that yeah, this is where
Yeah.
it tells you it's expecting you to try and like long place portals.
Well, I can get up any higher, so I'm going to chuck myself through up and really low.
Whoa! Well, that was accidental, but it worked.
Ah,
Oh, so close.
not quite, but I'm guessing that's what I got to do. Oh, yes. Surely with how these portal guns work, you can basically do perpetual motion.
Probably.
Well, you go in and out indefinitely, don't you? You don't lose.
Yeah.
Do you lose
Well,
momentum?
yeah, but that's video game physics. Obviously, if this, as dubious a science as this is, if you had a portal gun that really worked and you had these two portals and somehow magically you weren't losing energy between each one, eventually
Did
you
it
come
in
to
a
a stop
vacuum?
from you come to a stop from air resistance. But it's irrelevant in a vacuum because you can put something in orbit eternally moving in a vacuum, and it's theoretically you can keep going forever. Conservation of momentum is perfect here. Yes, it is. It's one of the many reasons Portal is sadly impossible. If you ever feel like watching it, there's a guy called Tom Scott on YouTube who did a very interesting video explaining how if you had the ability to teleport or make a wormhole or anything like that, you've basically solved. It's like if you're boring, you can get anywhere you want and become a superhero. But you can just like create 2 portals and put a magnet in it and invent and create free power for the whole world. You can do all sorts of ridiculous things that they don't do in the comic books.
Just really now what I have to do is keep launching myself higher.
You might be able to spot somewhere else to go to, I'm not sure. Tom Scott went to your university. Really? Did you go to, was it Nottingham University? No, was it? I'm not sure now. He's an interesting guy. He does a lot of good videos.
Damn it.
Oh, you were trying to double up.
Yeah, I was hoping to go through the... I was hoping to gain a bit more height on it.
Reed Richards is the biggest villain in the Marvel universe. Went to York, okay. Reed Richards, that sounds funny. He's the...
Mr. Fantastic.
Can he teleport?
No, he's stretchy. He has the ability to stretch his skin indefinitely, basically. Because he's a rubbery spaceman.
Oh. Yeah, that's a pain. I just saw the solution.
Yeah, I just saw the surface I'm supposed to be portaling. It's fine, I just saw it, it's fine. I need to find it while I'm doing that. Oh, freaking da! Okay.
Yeah, because I think I first encountered him at Nottingham University. But yeah, he has a really good video called something... Because he has a series called Things You Might Not Have Known or something like that, where he talks about various things, and one of them is he talks about how you could basically do anything you wanted if you had the ability to teleport.
There we go. You. Ow. Maybe I wasn't supposed to have that much momentum.
It works.
That was a crunch.
Reed Richards is the smartest guy. I thought like Tony Stark was meant to be like a super genius chap. Oh well, comic books. I'm not really.
It's like it's more that Reed Richards is supposed to be like they went into the Fantastic Four people went into space and got it was like a meteor thing, and one of them came back ability to go invisible. One had fire.
Yeah, I when I was a kid, I watched the cartoon in the 90s.
But I think Stretchy Man, he's supposed to be like one of the most clever people in general. Like,
we are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
The chap I always thought was the most intelligent person in Marvel was it Thing? The blue furry X-Man guy.
Beast.
Yeah, because Thing is one of the Fantastic Four.
Thing is, one of those, he's like a blockhead. He's like Hulk, but can talk. I thought. Oh, okay. Launch.
Oh, this is the room that annoyed you at Alpha Spirit. Yeah, it is. It's not an easy room the first time you do it.
Am I stuck? Okay, I have to use this to. No. Okay.
Just for reference to an area. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I figured I'd have to jump out of here to get over the edge because I currently can't jump over the edge. But I want that portal there. So I can launch myself.
You can go up to the pillars.
No, it's not that. I want to.
Yeah, but you can still shoot that from the pillars.
But I want to drop into this orange ball that's now on the floor. Are you saying drop in from the pillar?
No, yeah, if you go over to one of the pillars, you can still shoot that portal up to there. Oh, my graphics card's doing that thing again.
Okay, so face. Oh, sorry, what I was trying to do was jump over that bar, but I
Yeah.
should be able to get enough momentum just dropping off the bar here.
Yeah, hand railings in this game annoy me because you can never jump over them. It always looks like you can.
Yeah. Itchy here.
These are not the most comfortable headphones in the world.
Nah.
I have a really nice pair over there, but I don't have a pair of them.
You still use those, they're yours.
Yeah. Well, if I was using those, we'd have to output the audio to a different thing. So USB.
Bonsai.
Boing.
Bonsai. Do I have to do that again?
I don't remember, but probably.
Can you pull to a brown surface? Caution. So I bounced through there and I landed.
Oh yeah, I just realised how. Yeah, this room is pretty bad how fast speed runs. I'm with you now. I get. Yeah.
Why no more drippy drip? Where was the drippy drip originally?
There, you can tell it's Lex. That's what the portal is.
I've stopped dripping.
Oh, how odd.
I need more drippy drip. Unless it just assumes because you've done that bit, you're done. It's going to bounce me up, so I need.
You can also, if you look, you now have this massive hole that lets you drop all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah. Just if I go back to where I was originally, which was
What you
up. Yeah. Where is this magical hole? Is it this? No. This one?
Oh, I think we went past the Borealis. I always forget to go look for it when I'm playing this game. And I always go like, oh shit, I didn't look. Where is it? And I find out it's like 3 rooms ago.
I'm supposed to use this to come out.
Okay, so I'm actually just going to tell you the solution for this little part of the puzzle because it is fucking bullshit. This is why Half-Life Speedrunners are saying he got stuck in it. So if you go this way, back over to where you just were, I'll blow him off. It's probably having the window wide open. And you see that portable surface there?
Mm-hmm.
Right, put a portal on it. Then go back to where you just were and drop all the way down to the bottom to jump out of that portal. So yeah, if you drop back down there and drop down to the bottom. And then you need to put a portal in there.
Ow.
There is no way for you to know that. It is the biggest pile of bullshit, which is why I just told you. It takes so long to figure out by yourself.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think we've gone past the Borealis. I'm going to double check now.
Past all the water.
Yeah, it's in the 1970s section. We've all the way up to the 80s now.
First of all, portal.
I've so got a scientist if you refuse to go back. You give me a bit of credit calling me a scientist there. I study dirt for a living. It's not exactly the most taxing of science.
Launch blue out of here and see where it goes. I'm gonna guess that play. You could run into portal, launch self up there.
Fair. I know a lot of people who've had similar situations.
Okay. Sure. See if this is right or if I'm completely wrong. Jump ahead.
Overshot.
Is this actually what I'm supposed to do? Or am I just throwing myself at a wall for everyone's amusement?
It's how I solved it.
Okay. Do you know what's going to actually be a better plan here? Is if we place the portal as I go.
Probably.
Then I'll know where I'm going to hit. It's going to be to go...
Hey! Boy.
Oh, jeez. Do I need more bounce?
Yeah, you need to get to bounce there as well.
That's fine. That's the easy part. That's the easy part. Oh. I need to walk the surface. Assuming covered in portal surface. And somewhere blank to chuck there. Do that again.
Yeah, it's annoying. Looking at the time, I think we're going to fall just annoyingly close to finishing. We'll probably only have like 45 minutes left next week.
Well,
Or
we
next
can-
time, anyway.
Yeah. Give it purple paint, orange paint now. Alright, let's get the blue one out of the way for a second. Blue one can go there. Alright, portable surface up there. Orange.
There's always the VOD half-hour speed runs. But yeah, we'll probably finish off. Probably not next week. I think you're away next week, aren't you?
Yes.
But if you follow, it'll be probably another Monday night in most likely a fortnight, so 2 weeks today. But yeah, Dark Souls on Saturday.
Oh, come on. What more am I supposed to do? Why would I need another... This?
Don't drop down, that's me as well.
Yeah, I'm just...
We'll spam you on Dark Souls Saturday then. Yep, see you then. So half-hour speed runs. Have a good night.
What do I do with this white one
You try looking up. Just saying.
now? What's that? Is there portable surface?
I don't know, I assume there is. Yeah.
See, to me that wouldn't be very clear, because I'd be trying to figure out where I've got to chuck that white stuff to, like...
Yeah, I think Portal 2 does have some weaknesses in that area. Oh, this part, okay.
Oh, have I got to do more, like, launching myself around?
No, okay, this isn't clear. Just go and get the white and then come back and look at so place the blue out the way, so because you want to watch this. Or just chuck the blue down the ground. So chuck it down there. So come back, and then you place the orange one.
So I'm there with the white coming
Yeah.
out.
And air vents.
Oh. Just paint the room white. Got it. Just wait for it to finish, I guess.
Pretty much. It's pretty much done at this point. You should be able to solve it now.
I'm going to solve it if you just find my way to the top.
Yep.
Go through the... Say that, I kind of want it to...
You can place more.
Oh, air vent. Interesting. Will the air vents throw me around?
No, only the gel. And I think it's the only place in the game that actually comes up. I think so, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, this made me travel sick when I first did this. Working out which way is up in this tunnel is kind of nauseating.
Oh, piss. Die, 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 die.
No!
You're fine, because I placed a portal.
Yeah, as long as you get the right one.
It's not letting me come out of this portal.
It's obstructed.
Well, yeah, but from here I should be able to place another one.
You can't place portal through a portal. You're gonna have to kill yourself, I think.
Nope. Let me through.
Hey!
I shouldn't be standing here, should I?
No, you should. This is what I was saying about it's nauseating working which way.
Oh, this is up
You're at a
now.
45-degree angle.
Oh, because the pipes are...
Yeah! It made me genuinely motion sick the first time I did this.
So where am I supposed to put this before I kill myself? Is it up there?
Anyway, you can go. This next room might actually be where we finish so that we have a reasonable amount to do next time. We'll see.
We can, if it's easy, we can just stop here.
No, I want to make sure that we don't, like... I don't want to misjudge it and have more left than I thought was left.
Okay.
So we'll just see where we get to, and then I might just call it that.
I need to get up there by doing something. Let's get a bird's eye view of the room.
You're trying to work out where you need to get to?
I assume there.
Look at the ceiling.
Oh. Did I see that open?
Yeah.
I figured the button would be in the gel pump station room. But to get myself up there would involve catapulting.
Yeah, you can do it. You've got a piece on the floor there you can use to jump places.
So that's there. Place there. That goes through and I'm now up here. Oh, her jump is abysmal. And by that I mean it's perfectly reasonable for a normal
For a
person
human
to jump
being,
that
yeah.
high. But in every other game it's like doing like super legs. You also have super legs. Like you have the little blades on.
The things that stop you getting hurt dropping out of a plane, like 4.5 kilometers straight down onto concrete, and they're just like, yeah, no problem. Ooh, I'd never noticed that before.
Well, tall.
Yeah, looks like you've re-upped that tank.
Let's have a look, shall we? Maybe it's Ratman. Or is there not much Ratman in this one?
I don't think Ratman comes down this low.
Why would I want to be up here?
I don't know. I just thought it was neat that you could get up there. Oh, maybe you use it to sling, because you look, that's the room over there. Look to
Yeah,
right.
there's nothing I can drop onto though.
Yeah, but you've got a portable surface there. Maybe, I'm trying to remember now. Maybe one of those walkways up there?
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
'Cause that's not portable surface, it's glass.
Yeah.
So I've got a portal up there now, I can see. Crunch. Oh, crunch. Didn't want to go that way down anymore. Aha, the sling position. I think, no? Yes.
Seems like it work.
So I want to get over there, so what lines up with that?
I think we just were on top of that tank.
I'm just trying to think of what will chuck me over there, but yeah,
Yeah.
that tank will work, yeah.
That should work.
I guess you used it as a sling and not as a, I'm going to go see what's on that tank.
Probably.
Right. Why?
Damn it.
Wrong colour portal. Red one there, one blue one there.
You say red a lot when you mean orange.
I do.
In a 2-player portal, there is actually a red portal.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you have.
There's
Is
4 colours, because there's 2 for each of you.
it blue, orange, and red?
And green, I think.
Oh, red, green. I suppose they are the opposite colours, aren't they?
Well, it depends, because a lot of people are red-green colourblind, so it might. I'm trying to remember now.
Well, they're the colours that are
Hmm.
not high enough? Question mark. Do I need to double launch?
Don't remember.
Can't need to double launch, surely. There's nowhere to double launch to if I have to. And using. guessing is the launch platform. I want to get over there, so that one. I think it would let you make it. It isn't like a diagonal platform anyway. No.
I see one.
Just like jump, maybe get a bit like oomph. Yeah, okay.
Wait, I've got an idea. That poster. Go look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Does a set of all sets contain itself? New mission, refuse this mission. This statement is false.
Trying to move something made of that much metal. How much more weight that would have.
Presents just fall off the ceiling. It's weird. Where are we going to? 11.
Well, it's 20 past 10 now. We'll see how far we get, and we'll just probably end that after next week. Drop some frames there. That's not good. About 80 drop frames. It's probably at the start when it's being all jittery.
Yeah, it did jittery second time as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of sets of jittery. Oh, okay. Giving me a platform. Let me jump over that, but not over the...
Over the handrail, yeah.
Yeah. See, to me, this one feels a bit more like a puzzle platformer than the first one did. The first one felt more like a puzzle-solving game. This one feels more like a puzzle platform. This is a lot more like bouncing over to a platform. And
Yeah, the first one's more like a tech demo. It was like, here's how, it's like, solve a puzzle, here's a puzzle, do the puzzle. Whereas this one, and towards the end you got a couple of ones that were just like, okay, this is just everything thrown at the wall to see what sticks. But for this one, for the most part, it's kind of like, this is a story-driven adventure game. It's a puzzle game.
this.
You're underneath the testing chambers.
Why are they all springs?
Shock absorbers.
What?
Testing. Yeah, if this is going to take us back to modern aperture science, I
Okay,
think
so
we'll
it's
probably
a
stop
closed
there.
watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Yeah. So we'll probably end there because I don't want, like, I think if we run through the game, we've probably got about an hour-ish left, and that would run us about 11:30, which probably end here.
Has what's his name been making silly puzzles?
Yeah, there's probably an hour to 2 hours left, depending on how long it takes us to solve stuff. So I'd rather split this to another week, and then we can just have the other game start that week as well. So we'll end there.
Portals, how do they work?
They don't. Okay, so
So-
let's save.
I
So-
guess. On my old one.
Just new save game slot. Be fine. It saves them all to Steam Cloud anyway, and the game will only be installed as long as we're playing on stream.
Fair enough.
So, Portal 2. How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, it's good. Same as Portal 1. The new elements are fun, bouncing around and just what gives you all three, and you're like, right, which one am I firing at what wall, and what's gonna actually fix this problem?
Yeah.
I'm glad they haven't done I'm glad what they didn't do was give you all three, but you not need one of them.
Wrong button. There we go.
Because in every puzzle you've needed all three or all two. It's not been this is a red herring. You don't need your red. It's not done that, which I'm glad it hasn't done, because I hate it when puzzle games give you lots of options, but
Just to trip you up. Yeah.
yeah, to be you spend 5 minutes firing red gel around to find out you don't need red gel, you just need blue and white. That would be a pain, but luckily
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. I mean, it's good. It's a good game. I prefer Portal 1. Portal 2 has, that said, as a game, I prefer Portal 1, but if I need something to play, I tend to go more to Portal 2 because it's longer.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So we'll hope to finish off next week, which will be, well, sorry, not next week because you're not with. So it'll be, I'm assuming we'll probably do, 8:30 in 2 weeks today.
Oh, excuse me. I believe so. I leave on. Put it this way, I leave on the 21st and I get back on the 28th.
So 2 weeks today will be the 31st. We can probably do that. We'll
Yeah.
assume for now.
But yeah, I'm actually the 31st would be great because I'm actually not back at work till the 1st of August because I booked off till the 1st of August, so I'll actually be off on the 31st.
Cool.
So as long as you're obviously feeling up to it, then
Yep. Well, hopefully we won't have any more cancelled due to migraine.
Yeah.
So that will be when we're back finishing off Portal 2, and then we'll be starting. I think we're looking at either doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke or possibly
these are some old Digimon games.
or really, really old PlayStation 1 era Digimon game.
Or a different PlayStation 1 game. I haven't decided yet. There's a couple I loved that were really bad.
So basically, I took Dan through Portal and Portal 2, so he's now picking what we're doing next, and he's going to make me endure.
I might make you
something.
play Small Soldiers.
Oh, that
Have you
sounds
seen
so
that
bad.
movie?
I have. It's so bad.
The game has nothing to do with the movie, and it's. How do you feel about tank controls? First-person shooter tank controls.
Oh,
That might be what I have to
it's
make.
riffing
you play.
on Watch and Play from Loading Ready Run.
Yeah, I've been hard tempted to send them that game because I have a copy sat at home. But yeah, first-person shooter tank controls.
That would be bad. So anyway, next stream is Saturday, 8 p.m. 4 p.m. UTC for Dark Souls. Myself and Plain and Snap, or Tim. We have so far gone through. Last stream we fought and defeated
Quelaag.
Quelaag.
Made it
And so
the
we're-
entrance of Sen's
yeah.
Fortress.
So I ran all the way back, and next week, this Saturday, we'll be going on to Sen's Fortress.
It'll be just like playing Paul. There's traps and there's. It's fun. It's
That
fine.
sounds good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone who took part in chat, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.